However, maybe the most telling moment of their relationship is a viral clip of Justin running away from Hailey before jumping on a skateboard, leaving Hailey chasing and falling after him.
Go Hailey, don't fall, don't fall! Oh my god!
There's a 7-part docuseries about Justin, Hailey, and Selena going around on YouTube right now, going viral on TikTok.
Hey y'all, been a minute here. Welcome to Sessa Spill. My name is Sessa, and today we're talking about Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Hailey. Yes, because tell me why Hailey is trending, and someone made a 7-part video about Hailey and Justin, and it's trending all over the place. Now, I have people who have reviewed this and I've come to share their thoughts. But before we get into all that, recently, Hailey liked a post where something negative was being said about Selena Gomez, and that got people talking. Now, coupled with this 7-part video that came out, it got people talking more about Hailey Bieber, their marriage and whatnot, about how she's mimicking, following everything that Selena does. Guys, let's go listen to what people thought about all of this, and I'll be back with my thoughts.
I just finished that 7-part series about Hailey Bieber being Justin Bieber's stalker and all the things that she did, on all the ways that she found out where he would be, to just show up in his hotel lobbies, how she would message fan accounts to see if they knew where he was at. And let me just say, that girl is fucking crazy. That girl is fucking insane. I truly wonder, I'm too damn old to be worried about this in the first place, but I really wonder if he knows. If he sat and watched these videos, and now you have a baby with her, and it's too late to leave now. But she would literally message fan accounts and be like, I'm just asking for Kendall and Kylie, they want to know, what hotel is he gonna be at? And then she would go hang out with this guy who basically stalked Selena Gomez, and she'll go hang out with him in New York whenever he would go stalk Justin Bieber. And girl, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if this girl did love spells on this man. That was insane. Y'all should go watch it.
There's a 7-part docuseries about Justin, Hailey, and Selena going around on YouTube right now, going viral on TikTok. Let me just tell you something. Y'all are so brave for talking about this, because the last time I opened my mouth to talk about them, I almost got sued. I'm scared to say their names to this day. I'm scared to even tell this story. But since everybody is so big and bold, let me tell y'all what happened, because this is crazy. I cannot believe people can just talk about these things now. This is crazy. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, but it's not going to be. 5 years ago, I don't know what was going on in their relationship, but I did a quick Google search of when Mr. Man and his first girlfriend broke up, and when Mr. Man and his new wife, his current wife, got together. And I just came on TikTok and I was like, honestly, if I was the ex, I'll be mad too. If I was Miss S, I'll be mad too. I totally get it. Why did that video incite such anger and rage in the Believe community? I don't know. All of a sudden, this video goes so viral, and I'm getting emails with the head title, "You're screwed. Oh, your life is over. Oh, lawsuit. Be careful." I click on it so fast. Baby girl is sending me a synopsis saying that I am in talks of being sued because the video I made incited so much anger in the community that people have been going to their home and attacking their home, vandalizing it. Guys, what? I was like, what? Mind you, sorry to that girl, because I emailed her back you're weird. How did you find my email? Why are you emailing me? I'm scared. And she was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I love your videos. So if you see this today, sister, I am sorry. I was scared and I took that out on you. I'm sorry. I'm going to just make a part 2. I lied. No, I'm not. And so she's giving me all this information da-da-da-da-da. You said this and this and that in your video. That's not true. And I'm like, I never said that in my video. What video are y'all talking about? This is not true. And she sends me the ads of the ringleader of this super big Justin Bieber Mr. Man fan page. That's telling people about what's going to happen to me. So I go to her page quickly, expeditiously. First tweet I see is, her life is over. Her life is ruined. She don't even know what's going to hit her. What? I DM her immediately. I'm the author of that video. Can you tell me what's going on? And she's like, yeah, it's not looking good for you, girl. It's not looking good for you. Mr. Man's whole team is trying to figure out why people are doing this to their house in connection to the video that you made. And I'm like, this makes literally no sense. I didn't say anything that I didn't Google. And it wasn't even a deep Google search. It was the summary. The summary. It was the summary. It was right there. Anybody could Google it. And I'm over here like, this can't even be real. Like, there's no way that she's in cahoots with their team. Like, there's no way she knows what's going on. I go to her following. Ooh, verified. The whole team follows her. Okay, go to her Instagram. Ooh, verified. The whole team follows her there too. So now I'm really freaking out. So she's like, you know what? Let me figure this out. I'm talking to the security guard. He's with Mr. Man and his current wife right now. They've looked at your video. They're trying to figure things out. Let me see what I could do. So I'm like, wow, this is really happening. I call up my girlfriends. Y'all, I'm freaking out. I'm finna get sued by Mr. Man and his wife. And they're like, ah, he knows what you look like. T, get out of my face. I'm panicking. But like, but I'm panicking. I call my parents. We're about to get sued. What do we do? They say, baby girl, you. Best of luck. Love you. Miss ya. I'm full blown having a panic attack right now. I get back in contact with the girl on Twitter. She's like, oh, they just want you to take down the video. No harm, no foul. Just don't put it up again. And I'm like, cool. Done. I wish I could show y'all the video now, but I was so scared. I fully deleted the video. Millions of views. I fully deleted the video. I do have the screenshots from the emails though. And I tried to find the Twitter DMs. I couldn't because her account is suspended. But yeah, y'all are so brave. I'm gonna watch the series, and honestly, if I feel like I should speak on it, then I might. I'm feeling emboldened because everybody else talking about it. Why can't I? So yeah.
The most fascinating thing about this whole Hailey Bieber situation, and a lot of pick-me's, right, that I see online, or women that are just obsessed with male validation, is the thing that's just never made sense to me. Like, all of this for a man. That's the part I've never been able to relate to. I could never do all of that to get a guy. All those skills, all that hard work. Like, imagine if you put that into something else. I'm not even trying to be mean right now. Like, I'm genuinely interested. I want to know what that's like. In her case, it's like, whatever, it's Justin Bieber, right? Okay, I could see in her mind, she's like, oh my God, he's the ultimate prize, right? I feel like with those skills, she could have become Justin Bieber herself. Like, she could have actually surpassed him. I feel like she did more work getting him than he did becoming Justin Bieber. And the worst part, she didn't even get the Justin Bieber that we all wanted. The Justin Bieber that Selena had. She ended up with the worst version of him. And it's just like, all that for what? Like, I want to do a study on pick-me's. Who's willing to fund me? If there's any pick-me's out there who are willing to donate their brains to me, please let me know. Okay, please?
I used to think that Selena fans were honestly very dramatic and crazy when they used to say that Hailey Bieber was like obsessed with her. But after seeing Courtney Presto's video about exposing Hailey Bieber liking her content where she's shading Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez, I am flabbergasted. Like, girl, you married Justin Bieber, you have a whole baby with him, and you're still liking his ex's content? That is embarrassing. Also, to add the cherry on top, the fact that she came out, Hailey Bieber, and she denied that she liked the post, only for Courtney to double down and expose her with the metadata, is crazy. Because it made me think about the Call Her Daddy podcast episode, the one that she was talking about the whole situation, about her getting married basically in 2 months post-breakup. Now it makes me not trust anything she said. It's like, if you lied about this, then you obviously lie about other things.
Hailey Bieber never wanted Justin Bieber. She wanted Selena. Part of the reason why Hailey is still obsessed with Selena Gomez after she had his baby. She married the guy and she still cannot get over the ex-girlfriend. It's not because she wanted Justin. It is because she wanted Selena's life. A lot of Hailey's frustration is that she feels like Selena got Justin at the height of his career when he was the hottest pop star in the entire world. Hailey is frustrated because she spent almost 10 years, over 10 years, stalking this guy, showing up at his hotel rooms, showing up to where he was having dates, driving past Selena's house while she was in rehab. Hailey Bieber chased this man to end up with this version of Justin Bieber. I think that is absolutely killing her inside. I think she's upset. She's pissed. She's like, I spent so much time chasing this man. I finally have him and I'm not happy. It's not because she wanted Justin. She wanted Selena's life. Remember that Hailey Baldwin comes from a very big entertainment family.
The Baldwins. You might not know if you're Gen Z, but they're pretty big in the entertainment industry. I knew she hasn't really any talent. She can't sing, she can't dance, she can't act. She saw Selena, this beautiful triple threat, at like 15, 16 years old, singing, dancing, acting, and her boyfriend is the most popular pop star in the entire world. I truly don't think that the obsession was ever with Justin. It was with having Selena's life. And she thought that if she could have Justin, she could have at least a crumb of the status and the glory that Selena has. But unfortunately, she ended up with this version of Justin Bieber. And this is why even after having his baby and marrying him, she's still obsessed with Selena Gomez.
Wait. What do y'all think? What do y'all think is gonna happen after this 7-part series of Hailey Bieber is like going viral? What do y'all think is gonna happen? Do you think Justin's gonna leave her? Because there's no way. Justin is Justin Bieber. What do you mean? I'm Justin Bieber. I'm not paying attention to how much my girlfriend is or my wife is stalking someone until it's being presented to me like this. Because I'd be like, oh, you're crazy. But now he has a baby with her. And they're so deep in. Maybe he loves the crazy. What do you think Selena thinks? I bet Selena is laughing, dude. And I bet Hailey is spiraling. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know. If I was Justin Bieber, I'd be like, we gotta sit down. We gotta have a conversation about this. Because this is actually insane. I have an unpopular take. I don't care though. I'm gonna say what I wanna say. Hailey Bieber liking a Shady post about Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. If she did, good on her. She's been too nice to that girl. If it were me, listen, she's better than me. I'm telling you right now. Because as someone who, I have been in the Bieber fandom, like deep in it for years. I've been in it since Justin and Hailey started hanging out. And I've always been one of those people that was very skeptical of like every girl that Justin would like post on Instagram or whatever, because 9 times out of 10, she was like some type of weird gold digger. Like the Giovanna Ventura, like that whole saga, Chanel Jeffries, like that whole saga. Obviously Selena, like it was just too much, especially the way that Selena then, after they broke up, dragged him for filth the whole time. Like, if she was not messing with that man, she was dragging that man's name through the mud. And she would do it all the time. Like, she would go on late nights talking about, oh, I made Justin cry and all this and all that. But then as soon as he moves on, suddenly he can't move on. What is a man supposed to do? So when Hailey came around, I was skeptical because I was like, I hope she's not like any of these other people. And what I noticed is that she really wasn't. She never disrespected that man in public. Like, she never said anything to disparage him. She never said anything to disparage other women. She never did it. The only time she even got close to doing it was when he was messing with Sophia Richie. And she and Sophia were friends. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, her tiny little crash out where basically she was like messaging people like, hey, like, I don't want to see that, whatever. I feel like that's valid. So now fast forward, Justin and Hailey have literally been married for going on 7 years, okay? 7 years. Yeah, 7. Which is a long time. They have a baby, okay? They're like actually married. Like, they're married for real. They've been together much longer than Justin was with Selena. Because they were only together for like a few years. They were only together for like 2 years. And then after that, it was just on again, off again. And it's been like that for like over a decade. I kid you not. They haven't like actually been together. And you can, like, she's confirmed that they haven't actually been together for that amount of time, right? So for over a decade, it's been her going back and forth, having some like one-sided beef with Justin and whoever he's dating. And then once he gets engaged and gets married, now all of a sudden she's encouraging her fans to post weird stuff about Hailey, and she would like stuff. She would like Shady posts about Hailey all the time. This girl did that all the time. There were points where Selena would go and comment, oh, you know, Justin, he'd rather have models, and like try to shade the girls that he was messing with after they broke up. And you know, she's always been messy. She's been way messier than Hailey has ever been. Like, if you really compare all of the actual things, because a lot of people make stuff up about Hailey, like it's easily debunkable, but people just run with it. But if you look at all of the stuff that Selena has done versus any stuff that Hailey has done, there's really no comparisons. You know, she always, like, she literally started a hate train over a picture of some eyebrows. She let her fans run with it, and you know that and the thing about it too is that Selena, outside of like maybe Rare Beauty, like the makeup brand, you know what I'm saying? Her acting isn't good. Her singing isn't good, you know? So this is what she has to hold on to, is like this drama with Justin and Hailey, so that people make her be a victim, and so then she retains relevance. Because other than that, I mean, like, if you really think about it, who's playing Selena Gomez songs? She's not, like, she doesn't have any number ones. She's not, you know, getting awards like crazy. The last time she was really relevant in the music space was years ago. And everyone at this point knows that she can't sing. Oh, and then the only time she's relevant in the music space is because of Justin Bieber. And people can say, oh, well, Hailey's only relevant because of Justin. Road has been doing numbers on its own. Like, people have been going crazy over Road. But even so, it's kind of like, you know, like, Hailey's not sitting up here trying to pretend like she's an icon. Like, Selena is the one who is supposed to be some type of, like, pop princess or whatever. But it's not happening. So it has to always be her basically punching down to someone who is not supposed to be as A-list as Selena. But because the only real way that she has retained relevance is through this girl's husband, she always has to punch down to Hailey. So now you have all of these people who are coming up with all of these things. Because her fans know it. Her fans know that the only way that she's going to retain relevance is if she keeps up this imaginary beef with the Biebers. So now it's like anything, they will just take it and run with it. And the next thing you know, Hailey's obsessed with Selena and Hailey stalked Justin and all this stuff. Baloney, dude. If Hailey stalked Justin, y'all are A1D1 stalkers. Like, come on now, you know she didn't stalk that man. She was friends with the Jenners, and she was running with the Kardashians, and she's a Baldwin. Are you kidding me? Like, she didn't need to do that. Are you joking? She was dating Cameron Dallas and Shawn Mendes. You think that she was going on dates with Drake? You think that she needed to do that? Come on now, stop playing on herself. Don't do that. So this is what I'm saying. That if Hailey liked a Shady post about Selena, good on her. She should have done worse. I would have exposed that girl so bad, because there's just no way that you're going to allow people to sit on here and go full hate train on me for no reason. The reason why that hate train started, the hate train that was like, what, a year ago or a few years ago, was because Hailey and Kylie posted some eyebrows, and then Selena Gomez fans were like, oh, she's making fun of Selena. And then y'all ran with it because y'all are simple too. Everyone's just being simple. So anyway, that's my little rant as someone who's like a Bieber historian. Goodbye.
So here we go again with that 7-part series that is going viral all over again just because Hailey liked a shady post about Benny Blanco and Selena. Just shows that Selena does not owe or needs to give Hailey any type of grace. If you have watched that 7-part series, you can definitely tell that that is borderline stalking and copying on everything that Selena and Justin did when they were younger and together, and even after, when she was dating The Weeknd, and how she made fun of The Weeknd when she put like the soapy water in her hair to make herself look like she had the similar hairstyle as he did. It's odd. It's just so odd that this kind of drama continued even when you got the man and you got the ring. Like, move on. Like, Selena is thriving. She's happy. She's hot. She's engaged. And this is not going to go away until Hailey really acknowledges and is honest about these 7-part series videos, because if you connect the dots, they're very truthful.
One thing that you notice, when Hailey Bieber is always in some controversy online, like whenever she's getting dragged to filth, whenever our good sister Hailey Bieber is getting dragged, right, where is Justin? Where is Justin to be found? Like, Justin is nowhere to be found. He never puts out. But I remember, was it 2 or so years ago, when Hailey Bieber was getting dragged to filth, bro. Like, there was literally, in America, people would have pots. One pot would say Selena Gomez, another pot would say Hailey Bieber, and every time it would be like in a coffee shop, and people would put money in the Selena Gomez pot. Like, she could not catch a break. People were cutting up their road products, right? And every time she gets dragged, where is Justin to be found? Where is Justin? But I feel like when Justin's going through something, when he's struggling with his mental health, when the paparazzi are trying to spread lies or say something, she'll always say something online. Or if she doesn't say it, she'll at least post like a subliminal, or she did when she called you guys mentally sick, mentally unwell, the Jelena fans, right? So she always posts something, but Justin is never there. He posts nothing. He literally shoves the car door in her face. Like, I know it's not funny, but it kind of is. Like, imagine just having a husband who just, like, he just doesn't care. I feel like if that was me, that was my husband, we need to chat. Because what do you mean on getting dragged by millions of people on a daily basis, or millions? There's a time when people literally hated Hailey Bieber. Like, they had it out for her, right? Like, oh, it was bad. But imagine that time, and like your husband or your boyfriend, whatever, doesn't speak up for you, doesn't say anything, like they're mute.
Should we discuss Hailey Bieber? I don't really like to discuss the Biebers because I'm a believer. I love Justin. I think he has the voice of an angel. I think that he's incredibly talented, was clearly not looked out for in that depraved industry. The music industry is the most depraved. The worst stuff goes on in the music industry. And obviously, like, we might be seeing some of the effects of that. And it's not something that I really want to discuss because it makes me really sad. And the thing about Hailey is, like, the Biebs loves Hailey. And Hailey seems to love the Biebs, okay? Like, she's by his side. We don't know what's going on in their relationship, but it does not seem like an easy road. I watched a YT documentary that kind of like outlined some of like the stalker allegations. And even if it was all true, like, she was really young. And if you told me when I was like young that I could marry JTT, I would have been outside his house if somebody gave me the address. Okay. So I can't really judge her for that. It's like, okay, well, they're adults now. Was the marriage really fast after whatever happened with Selena? Yeah, but I think him and Selena had a very toxic relationship. I mean, you can look up that video of them in like downtown LA. Like, that was really weird. So yeah, do I think that he just jumped into that? Yeah, but they've been going for long enough. Do I think Hailey's a little loose with the likes? Yeah, I think she should be on a burner account. I also don't really I don't know. Would you not be looking at Selena Gomez stuff if you were her? Like, I just don't think that that's very realistic. In terms of the evidence that was provided in this documentary, I definitely think the weirdest thing is that they both have that G tattoo behind their ears. But I think having an initial tattoo of somebody else's child is always weird. Okay, so it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I think she gets a lot of unnecessary hate because of this like vicious Selena Gomez fan base, which, like I've said before, I think it's mostly bots and international teenagers. But yeah, she doesn't really bother me. I think the documentary was certainly interesting, but it's kind of like a lot of it's old news. And I guess there was that eyebrow thing that they were all like allegedly making fun of Selena Gomez about. But yeah, there's been things here and there. But I mean, it would be hard. They know even more about Selena than we do. Like, imagine, she's probably very annoying. They went to Coachella with her that year, the Jenners, and then you never saw them together again. So obviously lots we don't know there. But I can't really crucify Hailey.
With all this Hailey, Justin, Selena drama, I feel like her stalking videos or pictures, whatever, always pop up like pretty much every year. I feel like this year, people are like, oh shit, this bitch is crazy. I just wonder, when this stuff pops up, does Justin come out and be like, Victor, you did that? You did all this? You did this? But not in a good way. Like, bitch, you did this? And he can't escape it because also you have to think, he's Canadian, so he needed to be married to her for a certain time frame, which I think is like 5 years, in order for him to be a citizen. So he had to take that and be like, oh, I have to be stuck with this bitch for like 5 fucking years. Like, all right, I love this bitch, it's fine. Because if I found out that my partner stalked me, I would run. If there is literally video evidence, photo evidence, I'm running. Like, the only thing that I can think as to why he's not leaving is because, one, he has a point to prove. He's like, yeah, I lost the love of my life and I just married the first bitch that came and said she liked me. And then, two, he needs his citizenship. The third one being, she's threatening him. She is holding him hostage. Because why else would you stay with this bitch after seeing all of that? Like, what did she tell you when you asked her? Oh, babe, like, what is all this? Like, you said you didn't know me. You said you weren't a fan. Oh, no, babe, I was just there. My dad, he, like, did all that publicity stuff. So I just so happened to be there. I was just in the background. I wasn't there for you. I didn't even know, like, you were walking by. Like, you just looked like some regular cat. Shut the fuck up. Like, what excuse did you give him? I want to know. I want to be a fly on the wall. Now there's a baby involved. It has your stalker DNA, and that's scary. It's so scary.
Hailey Bieber is the prime example of wanting the woman. She wants Selena Gomez. She wants her life. She wants to be her. That is the prime example of, like, even the stories of my clients that I hear. And sometimes I be forgetting to mention certain stuff. But, like, even that's a prime example of a woman who literally wants your life. You got the man. You have Justin Bieber. This is why y'all have to stop being with men and marrying men who are still in love with another woman. Supposedly, Justin Bieber is crashing out because Selena got a new boo, right? Now, I'm hearing that, first of all, I didn't even know Selena and Justin Bieber was in a relationship. I didn't even know nothing about no Hailey Bieber. I don't know these people like that. But what I'm saying is, this is a prime example of a woman wanting you or wanting to be you, because you have the man of your dreams, right? But you're still not happy with them. You're envious that Selena moved on. Like, that be the crazy thing. Like, most of those women, when you move on to another man and you get married, they still become envious because the man that they thought that they were getting tends up being nothing like the man that they wanted, and you end up getting the happy ending and the fairy tale. The bad that they wished on you, or the bad that they thought that you were going to receive, they end up receiving it, because 9 times out of 10, they think like the whole, oh, I want your man and stuff like that. They end up getting trash. They end up getting trash, and you end up getting the fairy tale. And in the end, they're still envious and they still hate you. It's because people like that, they're always in competition with you and they want to be you. So even if you move on to another man, they're still going to be jealous of you. That is a psychological problem. That's really an issue. Like something is wrong with people's brain like that. Like I even had a client who was like, the woman who was with her child's father, like now the woman is like stalking her and stuff like that. This woman has moved on. She has another husband. She has kids. She has a whole nother life. But you got the man that you really wanted. Now she done moved on, got married, and you're still obsessed with her. So I'm telling you, something's wrong with the women's mind. Like women's minds are really screwed up. We be talking about men, but y'all minds are twisted.
Okay, so I watched the 7-part TikTok series on Hailey, Justin, and Selena. So basically the whole thing is alleging that Hailey has been stalking Justin since she was a teenager, basically to just set him up and trap him in this marriage. And honestly, the whole thing is kind of a reach, because let's start from the top. Basically, you guys, he could have got divorced already if he really felt like this whole thing was a setup. He could have already got divorced. You guys have sent him plenty of receipts. So that's number one. Number two, they show her in a lot of background of these paparazzi pictures of red carpet events. And that's not even a red flag to me, because if my dad was a Baldwin and I had a crush on Justin Bieber, I would pull up to these fucking red carpet events too, so I could brag about it to my friends later and be like, oh, I saw Justin and I saw this celebrity and that celebrity. To me, that's just regular teenage girl behavior. I think it's just she was doing the same thing we all were. It was just a different circle. So the other thing is her messaging this girl about where Justin was staying because her and Kylie wanted to pull up. Yeah, how many of us would message each other and be like, oh, is so-and-so going to be at the mall? Let's go. And let's pretend we're just there. And I'm going to dress like this and act cool and stage this. And we used to set up so much shit to make ourselves look cool when we were teenagers. And I think she just did the same thing. Except I was pulling up to the Oxford Valley Mall and Hailey was pulling up to the Setai. Because again, they're in different fucking circles. She's in this wealthy celebrity type circle. So I don't think any of it's much of a red flag. I think the tattoo thing, her getting the same kind of tattoo Selena did, the same G behind her ear, that's weird. But again, I don't think it's a stalking thing. I think it's more of just a trolling thing. Honestly, I think her, Kendall, and Kylie felt really insecure by Selena and just made fun of her because they were feeling insecure, and that kind of explains more of the mean girl behavior and the copying her outfits and the copying her poses, because bullies are often insecure of the girls that they bully and they actually want to be like them. So that just kind of makes more sense to me than this whole stalking nonsense bullshit, because again, he would have divorced her by now and the whole thing is just stupid. And also, if you go to Soho right now, if you go to Soho on the street, there will be 4 girls that look like Hailey Bieber, with the short haircut and everything. So it's the circle of life, because everyone is copying Hailey Bieber's whole aesthetic now. But yeah, it's just crazy how we're just picking apart their adolescence. And literally someone got on here and was saying you could just see in her eyes in the pictures how calculated she looks. And it's bitch, no, she doesn't. Be so for real. She just looks like a privileged white teenager that's in these highbrow circles. It's it's not that deep. It just I think Justin and Selena did have a really up and down relationship, because they also met when they were 16 and let's be honest, probably using illicit substances or whatever, and that it just adds so much pressure when you're dealing with that kind of fame and just trying to keep a good head on your shoulders. So it's very likely they could have outgrown each other, anyways, yeah.
That girl Hailey definitely is doing brujeria on Justin Bieber. Let me tell you a little story. I used to have this roommate, and she would talk about how her dad like cut her family off, like all her sisters, just cut them off, even his wife at the time, which was her mom, cut them off completely, like just went ghost. So she was mad confused as to why that happened. She was like, what the hell? Like, okay. Later to find out that he had a whole nother woman. He was living with her, like years going on, they had kids. Old roommate went to go see a bruja, see what like the future holds or whatever, and then she was just like, oh, somebody has a spell on your dad. She was like, what? She said, yeah, somebody has a spell on your dad. Like, she went to DR to go get this like potion or spell or whatever, and she has to put her period blood in his coffee every month or every year in order for the spell to continue to work. Basically, like making sure that he ignores like everybody else and just stays in love with this woman. And the bruja told her that the woman was around the kids when they were younger. Like, she was always around, just like Hailey was always around. Like, she was just creepy. So basically, in order for the spell to work, like, you have to plant yourself in that person's life for a very long time, and then like so they can like not necessarily like notice you, but like have that invisible string theory, and then get the spell to work. Justin, you hope you don't drink no coffee, because she got some period blood in there. I'm just saying, I wouldn't drink those Hailey Bieber smoothies if I were you. It happened so quickly, and it's just like Hailey or breaking up with Selena and then having that next relationship so quickly, like married. He's under a spell. That brujeria stuff, I don't fuck with. Like, eventually it wears out, and it's not pretty. And you can tell that she's like shining, she's glowing, she's living her best life, but Justin is surviving. Like, he is suffering. He's under this spell that like he just can't get out of. I don't know if y'all believe in that shit, but that shit, I sure as hell do. That shit's creepy. And after seeing that 6-part series, I'm pretty sure there's more, that she was stalking this man the entire time. She was creepy. She was plotting, and then she got her dad in on it. Oh no. Like, it could never be me. I don't know. But the whole thing with the jealousy thing is because like she's just like, I did everything, I got the spell. Like, he's just not as in love with me as he is with her. Like, yeah, you thought you won with the man, the ring, and the baby, but baby, you will never get a love like that. Like, that love comes once in a lifetime, and it came and went. That's just wild. Let me know what y'all thoughts are.
Yo, this Hailey and Justin Bieber stuff, whoa. I swerve and hit that corner, whoa. So sorry. I, like, obviously I knew, you know, oh, she was obsessed with him, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know it went that deep. Like, I definitely have done some really, like, shady, creepy things in my past. But, like, booking hotels, eating at restaurants just to, like, casually bump into him. The tattoo, the pose, the makeup stuff, like, girl. And I see a lot of people are like, she's not just obsessed with Justin, she's really obsessed with Selena. And that is also crazy. But I think it's that, like, Justin, and I've said this forever, Justin and Selena, I think in another lifetime, were really meant to be soulmates. Yes, they were toxic, they had issues, Justin's a mess, but Justin loved Selena. He tolerates Hailey. It's an arranged marriage. There's not true, like, love there. There's just tolerance. And on her end, there's obsession.
All right, so don't come for me, but I have a theory about Hailey Bieber liking a negative comment about Selena Gomez. Hear me out. So remember when Justin Bieber, he unfollowed Hailey and then claimed that he was being hacked, or his account was hacked? I have a feeling it's what he does behind closed doors when the two fight, or they have disagreements, arguments, etc. And I feel like, I don't think Hailey would do something like that behind the scenes, only because it hurts the road, it hurts her business for her to like a negative comment about Selena Gomez. But I don't know, is it a pattern? Did Justin, you know, take her phone? You know, she probably has her socials open. How easy is it for him to just like something if he's upset with her? I just liked a negative comment about Selena Gomez. Haha, now you're gonna have to deal with that. You know what I mean?
It's just a theory. Obviously, I have no idea, but I've been thinking about that. I'm like, I don't know. What do you think?
I remember when I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all my problems. Wow. And it didn't.
You guys, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like right now, I am just looking at Hailey. Okay, girl, and I'm looking at her and wondering what is going on here. What is going on with you? Did you actually force yourself into this marriage on this guy? You know, I'm just giving her the side eye right now. Anyway, guys, feel free to share your thoughts with me in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.